How's it going, everybody? This is BeatTheBush. Today, we're going to talk about being too frugal, because being too frugal will sometimes make you rich, but alone. Sometimes if you just heard about this financial independence thing and that you can actually retire early, you can get a little bit too carried away with this. Some people might push it a little too hard and kind of lower their quality of life, such as eating something not as good, like something really bland like beans and bread all the time. Or maybe they won't turn on any kind of electrical items even when they're in the room. The goal here is not really to retire as early as possible. You're not racing anybody saying, oh, I did it in 5 years or 4 years or even 3 years. The goal here is to be able to live your life to the fullest in a totality. If you live every single year to the fullest, then obviously you win. If you're too frugal, you could be putting your life on hold and you could be losing out on the years that you have now. Of course, we all don't know how long we're gonna live, so you gotta live a little bit now, but not so crazily so that you blow away all your financial independence plans. The one thing that's important is to never turn down socializing with your friends and family, unless, of course, you really hate them or something. Then maybe you don't want to hang out with such friends. You do want to set aside time and money for your friends and family that you do like. So sometimes you might actually do things that's completely out of character from your normal frugal method if you were left alone. So I call this the not frugal fund. It's just money in there that when you do it, you're gonna cringe. You're gonna go, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Why am I wasting so much money? For example, I just went to a boba place last week. I completely would not just walk in a boba store these days and go get a milk tea with boba in it and bring it back home just to drink it. Of course, if I'm by myself, I make my own milk tea, but this is with friends. So when I go to the store with my friends, yeah, you kind of need to order something or maybe share, I don't know. So I would just toss this into the no reason to it type of fun where, yes, it doesn't make sense financially, but it does make sense when you're spending it with your friends or family because you're actually socializing with people, building relationship, and this is really good in terms of life in general. A lot of big spenders like to eat out. They eat out just so that they can obtain food. So then it becomes like a really recurring process. Whereas for a person that's trying to be financially independent, you actually use going out to eat as a socializing thing. Normally, yeah, you just eat at home, but then whenever you have other people, yes, you use the restaurant as a meeting place and you go out, and it becomes a lot less frequent because you're not going to be meeting everybody every single day of the week. You really want to spend it in such a way that you are eating and you are meeting it with people that you like. It's important to keep on reminding yourself that if you're super frugal, that life happens now. It does not start happening after you retire early. So you really have to take care of your current life, even if it means spending a little bit more and delaying the date that you think you're going to retire early. I had a friend in college just like 3 years younger than everybody else because he studied throughout his high school. He just didn't do anything else. So he just kind of ripped through high school really fast. But then in the end, what did he have? He didn't have any experiences in high school. It's like it's completely removed from him. He did tell me more than a few times that he wished he could have taken it a little bit slower because all of that, you know, is just life that he never experienced and he would never know what it was like to, you know, have a high school experience. So remember, it's not how fast you can retire, but really how full you can live your life throughout your whole life, not just right after retirement. Because if you do it too quickly, you might find out that once you start your early retirement, there's no life to live at all because that whole time that you're saving, you're just working, saving up. And then when you start retirement, you find out, hey, you know, you don't have anything to live for. So I put this as a warning out there because there's so much buzz about early retirement these days that people might get carried away with this. I hope this makes everyone understand that you shouldn't peg your frugality all the way to the max. Dial it back a little bit so that you can live a little bit of life now. Don't forget to give me a like on this video, comment down below. Let me know if you think you should pull back your frugality a little bit. If you're interested in supporting this channel, you can get a free Audible book down in the video description below through Audible. You can also support directly through Patreon over here, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.